Hello and welcome to Humanity Moments. I am thrilled to be back here with you again today. And today we have a good friend, amazing guy, super author and out there executive coach. He is Todd Cherches, and he has written a book called Visual Leadership that is amazing. And I want to introduce you to him because he has a great concept related to humanity that you're going to want to know. Hey, Todd, how are you?
Yeah, they're great to see you.
Good to see you too. So we were chatting a little bit about how to put the humanity back into human resources. So for you, this is a big topic. So talk to us about it.
Sure. A lot of my clients are HR people or global talent engagement or people, right? There's a lot of different labels these days. Well, it used to be personnel back in the old days, right? But human resources, are humans a resource, right? Or humans people? Are, a lot of times if you think about humans as resources, you start to turn them into cogs into a machine, and you forget, and that leads to burnout, that leads to disengagement. So that's one of my mantras is, I didn't originate it, but how do you put the humanity back into human resources? And I teach leadership in a couple of programs at NYU and at Columbia, but my class at NYU is leadership for HR professionals. So human capital management is the name of the course. So again, is human capital, and do we manage them or do we lead them? So a lot of our conversations revolve around the people side of things, because there's a saying, you manage processes, you lead people, right? So you need to figure out from a management leadership perspective, when are we managing and when are we leading? So I'll just leave it there for a second, but that sets the stage for.
Yes, I love that. That is so important and completely in alignment with what I speak to. But what I would love for you to do, if you could, is to give people that are out there and chomping at the bit to learn more, like what's a tip? What's a suggestion? What's something that they can do to shift the way that they think about it or what they're doing?
Sure. Well, one of my tips is I talk about 4 Gs. And there are be genuine, be generous, be grateful, and be graceful. So originally in my book, I mentioned the first two, be genuine and be generous, right? So from a leadership perspective, don't play the role of a leader. Bring your honest, authentic self to what you do. So you want to be genuine in what you say, honest, trustworthy. People won't trust you unless they see you as being trustworthy. So if you spin things, if you withhold information, if you say one thing when something else is going, if you mislead, you've lost the trust. You've lost that relationship. So be genuine and be authentic. That's the first one. Be generous. Like if it doesn't cost you anything or cost you a little, if someone says, I need Friday off, and you're like, well, we need you. It's like, do you really need them or could it wait till Monday? So just be generous with time with other people. We want people to be engaged. We want people to not burn out. We want people to feel valued, validated. So that's what I would say. It's like treat the person as a human being with empathy and compassion and understanding. Also in the spirit of other hot keywords, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. So these aren't just check the box concepts. These are ways of behaving and treating people and the lens through which we see the world. So Elvis Costello has a song called What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding. One of my favorite songs. So it's like, think about that. How do you create peace? How do you bring love to the workplace, loving or caring, and then understanding, can you see things with empathy and compassion from other people's point of view? All of those things create a more human workplace. So those are my original 2 Gs. But then my friends Chester Elton and Adrian Gostick wrote a book called Leading with Gratitude. And gratitude is one of the hot topics. So being grateful. And then my friend John Baldoni wrote a book called Grace. And how do you bring grace to work? So those are the 4 Gs. So my 2 Gs, with the addition of those 2 other books that impacted, influenced me, turned into my 4 Gs.
I love your 4 Gs. I think that if the people out there listening just focused on those 4 Gs, they would be able to transform from managers into leaders and to be able to have that human connection that is so very important today and always. Todd, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you, Heather. It was great talking to you.
If you enjoyed this week's Humanity Moment, be sure to subscribe. You'll find the link below.